Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing the review on the Planet Eclipse Ego 11, and this is going to be my personal opinion on it and my review on it. We're going to start with general specifications of the marker, including weighing it and such, and then we'll go over the general features of it, as well as teching it and how to maintain it and stuff like that. And not too much into detail, but a little bit. And then we'll move on to performance-wise, and then finish it off with a conclusion. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. The first thing I want to mention, two quick things. This is a Dynasty Edition Ego, not a Standard Edition Ego. We'll get into the differences in a second once we open the case up. But the second thing is this was owned by Dalton Vanderbilt when I purchased it. So I purchased it used. Therefore, it's been broken in quite a bit when I received it. So I'm not exactly sure how these perform straight out of the box if you were to buy one brand new. But as far as broken in, this is kind of my review, being that it has been broken in, and I just wanted to state that so you guys know exactly, this isn't straight out of the box when I received it. So we're going to get started here. The first thing we're going to do is go ahead and show you guys what comes in the packaging. Now, this is not standard packaging, quite what you would get if you bought it brand new, because again, I bought it used, but I know exactly what came in here, and I've added some things in here that would normally come with it. So we're going to go ahead and show you guys. First things first, it would normally come in a cardboard box out that covers this case. Inside you would find the nice hard shell case. As you can see, this one's taken a little bit of a beating, not by me, but by someone else. So I mean, very, very sturdy, stays, in shape and stuff, and can take quite a bit of damage and not damage your marker at all. So to go ahead and open it up here and show you guys what comes inside. First thing we have here, obviously, is the marker itself, which we have down here. And then we're going to go over exactly what it comes in the packaging. Up here at the top, hopefully you can see, we have our Shaft 4 two-piece barrel, which is the latest barrel, and I think it's the same barrel they've used on almost the past 4 or 5 markers. So, it's pretty standard. Shaft 4, I believe this is a 14 or 15 inch 689 back. So we'll go ahead and set that aside. You're going to need to have a barrel sock of some kind in there. And then also up here you have your owner's manual. I unfortunately don't have the original one, so I couldn't put one in here, but the owner's manual is very nice. If you have had any other previous Geos or anything like that, you know how nice the manuals are, full color, everything. Just really, really great. Probably one of the best manuals on the market. Then next up you have your accessories that are with the marker itself. Up here you will have a parts kit. This is not a standard parts kit. The standard parts kit will have O-rings, screws, extra seals, stuff like that. This is just a standard rebuild kit that I had, but it does come with a parts kit, and it's a very, very nice parts kit. Honestly, if you have that original parts kit, you probably won't ever have to, purchase any other kind of parts kit unless you use it for quite a while. Next in here, you have your Planet Eclipse grease, which is used for the maintenance. And then last but not least, you will have your Allen key set here. Very nice Allen key set from Planet Eclipse. Very nice ball-ended. I don't know if I can show this really fast or not. If you guys don't know what those are, really nice Allen keys help with stopping, stripping, and stuff like that when you're taking apart your marker. So that's exactly what comes in the box. And then of course you have the Ego 11. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set the case and accessories to the side here. Hopefully this is out of camera. The Ego 11 here. Now we're going to go ahead and put the barrel on it and just go over some of the key features. This is, like I said, the Dynasty Edition, and the only difference between the Dynasty Edition and the Standard Edition is the colors. Sometimes you get a Special Edition Dynasty color that they don't come in normally. Other than that, you do end up with a Dynasty logo on the back portion of the poppet here. So you do get a Dynasty logo instead of an Ego 11 logo. And the only other thing is there's a tiny bit of different milling in the back portion here. I seriously did not notice this until I put a picture of a Dynasty Ego and a Standard Ego up side by side, and you can't really tell it. But there is a little bit of a different design here. This sticks out a little bit more. And other than that, it's the exact same. So it performs the same, shoots the same, exact same, just a little bit different. Some of the features, very nice clamping feed neck. Planet Eclipse has always had really nice, super easy to use thumb screw on the back here. So if you have a smaller loader like a Spire, I know they have a smaller feed neck than a rotor or anything like that, you can tighten it down really easy, really quick and easy, and you don't have to mess with it too much. Pops ASA, one of the sweetest ASAs on the market. I love this thing. Simple push button design. So screw your tank in, push the pops forward, and it airs up. To degas it, you just push this button, and when there's air behind it, it actually pretty much degasses it for yourself. It'll push this forward, and your marker's degassed, completely degassed. You won't have that last shot or anything like that. The other thing that's really nice is they incorporated the inline red collar here, which allows the macro line to go straight in. So you have a very thin feel to the marker. There's nothing sticking out or protruding on the sides. Other than that, it's pretty simple. The only other key feature is on the back here. As you can see, this very, very nice OLED board. We're going to go ahead and turn it on for you, hopefully, here. If I can press the right button. There you go. Backlit, and you can change that color to anything you want. It shows you all your settings and stuff right there, how many balls per second you're shooting, if the eyes are on, if they're working, all that good stuff. So very, very nice OLED board. Absolutely amazing as far as settings go. You can set almost every single thing on this marker. The last thing is then, of course, the bolt. As with all poppets, it's very easy to pull out and clean, stick a swab down it and clean it out if you just really had a nasty break or anything like that, but it's really simple to use and works great. So we're going to go ahead and weigh the marker here, and I'm going to go ahead and bring our scale in, turn it on. As you guys can see, it does have the batteries in it, and we'll go ahead and turn it on. This is with full battery and barrel. As you can see, our scale is zeroed out. And we are looking at 1 pound, 15.7 ounces. 1 pound, 15.7 ounces. Fairly light marker for what it is, and that pretty much sums it up. So that's going over the features and stuff like that. Now, again, I did not purchase this straight out of the box, but when I did pick it up and felt it for the first time at one of the stores up in Phoenix, whenever we went up for PSB, it just felt super comfortable. I've had Geo 2.1, my Geo 2.1, and the grip is similar, but it's not the same, but it feels just super nice. The grips are really contoured to fit your hand. It's just a really nice grip. You got this really long reach in it, and it just feels great in the hands. Now, whenever I shot this marker, I was really impressed with how smooth it was. I wasn't expecting quite as smooth. I had a Bob Long G6R before this, and it seriously does outshoot the G6R in my opinion. It's just a lot smoother than the G6R, and it just has a different feel, but it feels good. Now, the one thing I did mention in the beginning, I did buy this used and bought from Dalton Vanderbilt, so it's been tuned to perfection. And it's just, going to be a little bit better tuned than straight out of the box, so that might have a little bit to do with it. But honestly, it's very smooth, one of the smoothest poppets I've shot. It just feels great. It does have a little bit of barrel rise to it, or kick, I guess you could call it. Not a whole lot, but it is more than my Geo and stuff like that, so you kind of, it's not quite as smooth as a Geo, but yet it's still very smooth for a poppet. Now, when it comes to efficiency, I've had extreme amount of luck with this thing. It really surprised me. I've been using a 6845 Ninja. However, I've been only filling to about 25 to 2800 psi, just due to the fact that we don't have fill stations at our field. So we've been filling off of Scubas, and with that being said, I've been able to get, play 2 and 3 games with this. Now, as most of you guys can see, actually, if you go check out another video, I did a playing video with this. And I think I played 3 games there without refilling and didn't have any problem with it. And obviously my games aren't quite as long as most people play, but seriously, it does amazing on efficiency. I can't give you exact numbers again because filling, to different pressures every time and different paint every time and stuff like that gets complicated, especially with that. But overall, I was definitely impressed with the efficiency. Definitely outperformed any other marker that I've had when it comes to efficiency. So you might sacrifice a little bit of that smoothness, but the efficiency on this is great, and if you're really looking for that, it's very nice. As far as maintaining the marker, it's very simple. The back cap here, which is not toolless to an extent, you can possibly get it out with your fingers. However, mine's been tightened pretty good because I didn't want it coming out. It's very simple. Just pop out your bolt, undo the back cap here, or the rammer cap, and then you might have to push your rammer out, maybe. So I can do this really fast. Okay, so, and that's all there is to it. There's just the rammer and the back cap and the bolt. So you just maintain these, clean this off. You do want to use, I like to use grease on the rammer itself. However, you'll want to use some kind of oil or Eclipse oil on the bolt itself, on the two O-rings on the front. Very simple, I mean, super easy maintenance. You can't go wrong there. The reg is just like every other Planet Eclipse reg. It's very easy to maintain and stuff, and we're not going to go into that. If you're interested in that, you can check out the maintenance video. But, I mean, just super easy to maintain. You can't complain with that. Very simple and easy, and honestly, I've not had any problems with it. I've been shooting this for 4 to 5 weekends now. And honestly, I've had one slight problem with the regulator. I cleaned it, relubed it, and never had another problem again. And honestly, I don't think I've done that since I bought the marker. So who knows how long it had not been cleaned for. But that was the only issue I've had. I had a little bit of a problem shooting some really, it wasn't brittle paint, but it was really old paint. I had one chop, and that was actually a chop, not a barrel break. I'm not sure what exactly happened there. Could have been my battery as well, because I know the battery was starting to die after playing for so long. But other than that, I seriously cannot say enough. I don't think those were because of the gun. I think that was just, you know, my bad on not maintaining my marker quite as often as I should, and as far as replacing the battery. But honestly, I've not had any problems with the Ego, and I don't see you having any problems with yours as well. If you do, it's very, very easy to fix. Your manual covers pretty much everything. So, I'm trying to remember if I left anything out. I don't think I did. Honestly, the Ego is a very, very nice shooting marker. Me personally, I'm more of a spool kind of guy, I guess you could say. I like my Geo a little bit better than this, just for the feel of it. This is a taller marker. I guess you get that tallness feel because of the stack tube design. You can't hold quite as far up on it because of the LPR, but it still shoots great. And I really, if you're looking for efficiency and looking for a sweet looking marker, honestly the Ego is definitely a good choice. I have to say I was a little disappointed in the smoothness. Obviously I wasn't expecting quite as smooth as a Geo or anything like that, or any other spool valve marker. But it disappointed me there a little bit, just for the fact that you do get that little bit of barrel rise in there, more than the Geo and stuff like that. And I guess you kind of have to weigh it out. If you're looking for a super smooth shot, you don't want to go with the spool valve. But if you need that efficiency or really want that efficiency, I definitely go with the Ego. And honestly, I can't say anything more than that. What you sacrifice in a little bit of smoothness, you get in efficiency. So it's pretty much up to you. Honestly, I love it. I would highly recommend it if that's what you're looking for. It's a great marker. However, there's a little catch. Now that the Ego LV1 has been released, obviously these are going to go down in price, which is a good thing. These are now retailing, I think, at $9.99 for most retailers, brand new. That they still have them brand new, so it's not like they're completely been phased out. But the Ego LV1 was just released, and from what I've been hearing, it's an excellent marker. So if you're looking to purchase one of these brand new, I would say hold off for at least a month or two. Get your hands on an LV1, see what you think about that. I personally haven't had a chance to. I'll be looking to here soon if I can, but I have to say, if you're going to go out and buy it brand new, definitely check the LV1 out before you just jump for it. However, if you're buying used, obviously your Ego 11s are going to be down in price, and for used, I mean, if you can pick one of these up for, you know, $500-600, you can't go wrong. Okay, it's a very nice marker, super efficient, and it's a Planet Eclipse marker, so you're going to get great customer service and everything as well. So I honestly can't say enough about it. That's just my opinion. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this has helped a little bit. This has been the review again on the the Planet Eclipse Ego 11 from Planet Eclipse Paintball. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment box below. Check out my other videos on my channel, as well as possibly in the description box below for gameplays, maintenance, shooting videos, stuff like that. You'll definitely want to go check those out if you haven't already. If you have any comments or ideas, please leave them in the comment box below, or leave them on my Facebook page at facebook.com/nice2meet2, and I'll have links in the video and in the description for that as well. So definitely go check that out. Hit the like button. We'll keep you up to date on all the new videos coming out here soon, and keep you, just do a few contests or something going on over there eventually. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you can. I greatly appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next video.